Hello, how are you? Sean Ferrick here for Who Culture, and I'm delighted to be talking to you about this today. Before I go even 1 second further on, thank you so much to everyone who likes, shares, and subscribes. Look how quickly this channel has grown over the last few months because you've been helping us. And if you haven't subscribed already, what the hell, man? What the hell? Anyway, let's get on with the video. I'm Sean Ferrick for Who Culture, and here is why David Tennant's return is bigger than you think. Now, we are all still beautifully reeling in the fallout of the power of the Doctor, when in the closing moments, the 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, regenerated, outfit and all, into David Tennant. Now, it's since been confirmed that he is playing the 14th Doctor. So there's a couple of theories and a couple of stories that I'm going to go through in this that we're going to address with the numbering system. But before we even get into anything about that, how excited are you for the return of David Tennant? I don't think it's a shocking thing to say that his era as the Doctor is one of the most popular eras overall. Some of the episodes during that series were just monumental at getting new viewership in. And that's where we're coming at with this point, is because with David Tennant's return, not only do we know we're getting a wonderful actor in the part of the Doctor, but also you have all those stories of the great things that came before are now enticing people to come back, people who might have dropped off over the last few years. We were chatting with Danny. Danny's mum is so excited to come back and watch Doctor Who now. My dad, who's been watching it since, William Hartnell first took some people into a junk shop. Sorry, Dad. They are now excited to see what's going on with Doctor Who again. Now, I really want to stress, this is not to take a big, giant dig at Jodie's era as the Doctor. I think time is going to be very kind to Jodie's era. Look, there are story points that didn't work maybe as well as they were meant to. Some of the episodes fell a bit flat, but I think overall, Jodie smashed it as the 13th Doctor. I am going to miss her in the part, but I would be lying to you if I said that I myself didn't struggle with some of the things in that era. So I'm very excited to see Tennant back again, taking charge of the TARDIS. Now, on top of it being very much a point of, well, let's be honest, there's definitely fan service going on and bringing David Tennant back. It is something that has been dealt with before in canon, of having people return to the part of the Doctor or having basically a twist on the rules of regeneration. Now, if you think back 9 years ago, terrifying saying that out loud, to the 50th anniversary, we saw Tom Baker playing the Curator, heavily suggesting that he would become a future incarnation of the Doctor. So the idea of Tennant taking over for this current incarnation of the Doctor again, that's already been written into lore. Technically, the numbering system is going to be absolutely all over the place when it comes to this one. It's been confirmed in press releases that David Tennant is playing the 14th Doctor and Ncuti Gatwa will be playing the 15th Doctor. So this is super interesting to remember as well. This is not 10. I mean, it is, but it isn't 10. And this one will have all of that experience and all of those memories that 11, 12, and 13 had as well. One of the interesting things as well about Jodie's regeneration is that the clothes changed. Now, Neil Patrick Harris is confirmed to be appearing in the specials in 2023, and the character that he's playing is rumored to be the Celestial Toymaker. Now, no worries if you've not heard of that one. We're going all the way back to William Hartnell's era at this point. The Celestial Toymaker, of course, powerful villain. Also, one of the very first mentions of regeneration happened during the Celestial Toymaker's reign. Now, of course, it wasn't regeneration as we know it today, but due to some behind the scenes stuff going on, as in William Hartnell wasn't available for a couple of days of filming, it was written into the script that the Toymaker would make the Doctor invisible, and then when making him visible again, might even change his appearance just to have some fun. Which means the Celestial Toymaker, if we now write that into modern lore, must have control over the process of regeneration. What's this about? What's the Toymaker going to do that has inspired this? And throwing wild speculations out. Is this the only regeneration we're going to see between now and Ncuti's appearance in the 60th? Now, on the topic of Ncuti Gatwa, so people have chatted online about, hold on, is this really, really disrespectful that we've announced the fact Ncuti Gatwa was going to be playing the Doctor, and then is it undercutting him to have David Tennant returning as the Doctor in the meantime? And actually, no, I don't think that it is, because there's a very... Think of when this is happening. Like, we know, as it stands, we know David Tennant is getting 3 specials between now and the arrival of Ncuti. And that means that probably he will be playing the bulk of the episode of the 60th anniversary. Now, if you go all the way back, think about when introducing a new Doctor, doing it in an anniversary special is a little bit like, oh, hang on, wait, there's so much going on that it might be overshadowed, because generally regenerations tend to happen in the last scene. Now, I know we had the little cameo from Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor's attack eyebrows in the 50th anniversary, which was wonderful, and I do suspect we're going to see things like that over the next few episodes. I don't think that we'll get the main regeneration earlier than like the closing minutes, we'll say, of the 60th anniversary special. Now, this could age like milk, we will see how this goes. But I think this is going to be a transitory period where we're welcoming old viewers who might have dropped off back, we're welcoming viewers who very much have kept watching all the way through back, and we're introducing new viewers to Doctor Who as well. That is a lot of pressure to put on a new performer as the Doctor, when you know you have someone who's been voted one of the most popular Doctors of all time. Just kind of, right, I mean, it makes a lot of sense that these 3 stories will do the heavy lifting of introducing this new era of Doctor Who, so that when we're here ready to go, boom, we can take off running from Ncuti Gatwa and away we go. Ncuti has also been said to be making his debut during the festive season, which is just, please let this be a confirmation that we're getting the Christmas special back. There's nothing particularly wrong with having to wait the extra week, but at the same time, I just loved the special occasion that was having a Doctor Who episode releasing on Christmas Day every year. So I do hope that this is a return to that. If it isn't, look, we won't fall out over it. Please don't forget to go over now to our socials and hit follow at Who Culture on Twitter, at Who Culture as well on Instagram. Follow myself at Sean Ferrick on the various socials. Follow at Dan the Meegs for Danny, and of course at E Littlechild for Ellie as well. You're all wonderful. Keep things wibbly wobbly till I see you again. Thank you so much.